Imagine a quiet morning in Siberia, June 30th, 1908. The sun rises over the vast wilderness, and all seems calm. Then, without warning, the sky bursts into flames. A massive explosion tears through the air, more powerful than 1,000 Hiroshima bombs. The blast flattens an area the size of Tokyo, an estimated 80 million trees blown over like matchsticks. And yet, here's the mystery. No crater, no impact, just destruction. What could have caused such devastation? This is the Tunguska Event, one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of modern times. What really happened that day? And, more importantly, could it happen again? When Russian scientist Leonid Kulik arrived at the site nearly 20 years later, he found a bizarre scene. Trees flattened in a radial pattern, all pointing away from the epicenter of the blast. Witnesses, though few and far between in this remote region, described seeing a blinding blue streak across the sky, followed by an ear-splitting explosion and shock waves that knocked people off their feet hundreds of kilometers away. But there was no sign of an asteroid, meteorite, or any physical impact. So what caused it? The most accepted theory is that a space rock, likely an asteroid or a fragment of a comet, entered Earth's atmosphere at incredible speed. Somewhere between 5 and 10 kilometers above the ground, it exploded in what's known as an airburst. The resulting blast unleashed the energy of 10 to 15 megatons of TNT, enough to obliterate everything in its path. This explains the lack of a crater. The explosion happened mid-air. But why didn't it leave behind clear, definitive evidence? In the days following the Tunguska explosion, night skies glowed as far away as Europe. Atmospheric particles reflected sunlight, creating a strange, eerie luminescence. This phenomenon, similar to what happens after a volcanic eruption, adds weight to the asteroid hypothesis. And in recent years, scientists studying the area found microscopic silicate and magnetite particles embedded in the soil. Materials consistent with an asteroid. So case closed? Not quite. The Tunguska event has inspired countless alternative theories. Some scientists speculate it could have been a comet, its icy composition vaporizing before it hit the ground. Others have suggested even stranger ideas. Could it have been a miniature black hole passing through Earth? An antimatter explosion? Or even, as some have wildly claimed, an alien spacecraft that malfunctioned? While these theories lack solid evidence, the absence of a definitive explanation keeps the mystery alive. But here's a question to consider. Could it happen again? Scientists estimate that Tunguska-sized events occur every 200 to 1,000 years. If a similar explosion were to take place over a major city today, the consequences would be catastrophic. Millions of lives could be lost in an instant. That's why efforts to detect and track near-Earth objects are more important than ever. Advanced planetary defense systems are being developed, but would they be enough to stop a Tunguska-like event? The Tunguska event is more than just a historical anomaly. It's a reminder of how fragile life on Earth can be when faced with the immense, unpredictable power of the cosmos. Over a century later, we still don't fully understand what happened that day in 1908. Was it a natural disaster, a cosmic coincidence, or something else entirely? What do you think caused the Tunguska explosion? Let us know in the comments below.